What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Well, today we're just going to change the oil in a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. It's actually easier than changing the oil in your car. I'm out here by the western mountains in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm just going to pretty much go over the simple moves of changing the oil on a DD15 on a Freightliner Cascadia. All right, so first we're on the driver's side of the engine, and first I am going to take the oil filter out of this. I'm just going to unscrew it with my tools later and drain the oil filter and put it in the oil pan, let it drain and throw it away. I'm going to do that first before I drain the oil. And then I'm coming on the passenger side. As you can see, I already have my oil pan down there. And right there is the oil drain plug. Drain the oil out right there. So being that I'm doing it myself, I'll just let it drain for a while, as long as I want. Get all the oil, much of the old oil out as I can, possibly can. Let it drain. It comes with a, every time you change the oil, it comes with a gasket, new gasket for the oil plug, drain plug. And that's pretty much all it is to it. It's very easy to get to. As you see, most cars, the oil filter is under the car somewhere, hard to get to. As you see, and I showed you over there on the driver's side, it's very easy to get to. And that's all to it. Drainer, and we'll get to it. All right, to take the oil filter off, I have a 36 millimeter socket. Yeah, it's 12 point. 6 point would do better, but it's only plastic. It's not like it hasn't been off in a while. Changes every 15 to 20,000 miles. So just comes off like so. Tell you what, I'm gonna pause it until I get it off of here. Wait a minute, I'm about there. Let's see here. Unscrewing, and there you have it. I'm just gonna let that drain a little bit. Good view of it. It's getting dark out here, but yeah, I'm gonna let this drain a little bit, and be right back. All right, I got that filter out of there, and I got to drain it over here. And this top right here, it just snaps off of that filter. I'm gonna pull that off of there and snap the new filter on. So to get a better idea of how that goes on there, there's the top of the filter. It just pretty much snaps on there, snaps off. I'll snap it on the new one like that. There's also a rubber seal right here. The new filter comes with a new seal. So I just pretty much take this one off. I'll see if I can demonstrate that also. I went on and ordered like 6 of these bad boys from Amazon. That's what the new filters look like. Like I said, the top of it right there is where it just snaps on. See the new seal right there? Comes with each one. 3 of them came in a box, 3 of them didn't. They still got plastic, so they still protected. But yeah, let's see if I can get the part number for you. No part number on here. So, whoa, like a fish. Nope, no part number. So, you just have to look it up for a DD15. They pretty much the same. I meant to point out there's a gasket for the drain plug also. All right, this process right here is pretty easy. Just get a screwdriver, go up under that rubber seal. And it just pops right off of there. And got the new seal right here. It's pretty much going in this groove right here. Let's see here. Around there. Pretty much stretching around. Oh, got dirty. Good Lord. What am I gonna do? This pretty much goes down in that groove right there. Yep, voila. And after that, see here. I'm gonna get my new filter. That right here. Here's a new filter. Here's the cap with a new rubber seal on it. Just pops on there. Just firmly push it down on there. Good to go. And what we're gonna do next? You know what? I failed to mention that I use some of this bearing grease to put on the O-ring before I tighten it down. Just to lube the O-ring a little bit before you tighten it down. And voila, just like that. It's pouring down and let that drain out. Fill her up. That's it. But I usually let this drain, just drain until it's just drip, drip, drip. Uh-oh. Sound like a tool fell over there. I'll be all right. I use these oil and waterproof gloves when I'm draining the oil, so I don't get all the old used oil on my hands. Try my best, but you might get a little bit on your hands, you know, get dirty, you know what I'm saying? As I mentioned earlier, usually grease these O-rings before I put it back in. So yeah, might get your hands a little dirty right here. So just kind of lube that a little bit around, put a little grease on there. Just sure it stays seated in the groove and seals pretty good once you install it. I'm keeping it in the camera view. And this is a little wheel grease. Any type of lube, you know, put on here. You want to lube that real good. Let's see here. Just a little bit, really. That should be plenty enough right there. And now we're going to put it back in. Let's see here. And we're going to tighten that down. We're going to tighten that down with the same 36mm socket and ratchet that fell down earlier. Clank, clank. So, now when I first started doing this, I started getting my torque wrench out and torquing it down to like 50 foot-pounds. But I kind of got the feel for it. About right there is a good feel. Like I said, I've done this plenty of times, plenty of oil changes ago, and we're good to go over here. Now all I gotta do is let my old oil drain a little bit more and fill her up. Yeah, buddy. This right here is what I'm sticking to. That's what's going back in here. That Rotella T6 15W40. Full synthetic. Full synthetic. It's the only thing I'm sticking with right now. And that should do it. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me putting oil in the engine. Everybody know how to do that. And I hope this helped out anybody who want to change their own oil. It's pretty simple. But, you know, just got to have the tools and want to do it. If you want to pay a little bit more to have the Speedco or TA do it, and two places I don't trust. Touching my workhorse. But you know, to each his own. You have a good one. What do we have here at Wally World? Some T6, Rotella T6 full synthetic. Yeah. Might be cheaper on the East Coast, but here in Las Vegas, that's the price. And I'm about to grab them all, whatever's up here. That's how you do it.